The Jets are on the precipice, one would think, and there's many different precipices that they're on the brink of, and Rodgers had his window opened up. What's your hearing or what's your knowledge of how he's looked in the first couple of days of that window opening? Or has he done anything? I know I saw the Jets tweeting out him in slow motion spinning it. I mean, there's never been a question of him spinning it. The question is will the Jets be viable enough for him to want to come back behind a line that is dreadfully performing? So, what do you think?
I would say this, and I've talked to a lot of people who are familiar with it. I think that all along there has been a great deal of skepticism everywhere, externally, internally, that Aaron Rodgers is really going to be able to pull this off. Now, I texted somebody there yesterday and just said, it looks like he could probably go out and play flag football right now. And the answer I got was, LOL, he would light it up. Because right now you're watching Aaron Rodgers standing still. He still can throw the ball. Everything about, his upper body mechanics and all that is perfectly fine. And he's so smart, he's going to be able to play above the level of a lot of different things, distribute the football. And you would think he'd find a way, if he's out there, to function. But what he hasn't had to do is move, and he hasn't had to get hit. And if you even go back to those first 4 snaps of his only appearance so far with the Jets, what did we see? He got hit on 2 of those plays, and he tore his Achilles on one of them. So there is still a growth process here. Rodgers very much continues to say, listen, next week, I'm going to try to ramp it up. Maybe I can even get back before Christmas Eve. That would, Rich, I would fairly tell you this, that would shock people. Rodgers playing this season would still shock people to the extent that they can be shocked about a guy who's back on the practice field less than 3 months after an Achilles. So they've got to play the Falcons this week. This is going to be a big game for the defense. We'll see if they can do something more offensively. Maybe, Alan Lazard getting sat down for a week might have, shocked something into him. Maybe Breece Hall kind of getting called out a little bit about not getting the hard yards and always looking for the home run. Maybe you get a little bit more out of him. They got to find a way to win a game. As long as they can find a way to win a game, you're going to, be back in the spot where you were 4 weeks ago before they went on this, brutal stretch, especially offensively, which is, hey, they're still alive. There's still a chance. And you've got a quarterback who, not just for the energy in the building, which it sounds like really has had a positive impact by Rodgers being back, but also for Rodgers himself to say, you know what, I want to do something that's not been done. I want to set a goal here. I want to try to get back onto the field. He's still got to get out of those shoes that are 2 sizes too big. I mean, there's a lot of benchmarks he's still got to cross, but he's been proceeding at a pace we have not seen. And until the Jets are mathematically out of this thing, it sounds like he's going to continue to proceed that way.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.